Okay.
Yeah.
So, good evening, Mumpy. How are you?
Yeah, ma'am. Very good evening. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. What about you?
Yes, even I'm doing good. Yes. And what I was about to ask you one thing. I thought that when Mumpy will be here, I'll ask her one thing. That you are so much occupied, I think. By the night approaches, you are so exhausted, see, I think you work somewhere. Are you teacher, you told me, right?
Yeah, ma'am. But
You
I
know,
left that job. Now I'm teaching and I'm helping my husband's business. During the daytime, I'm occupied. At evening time, I used to free, but nowadays I'm providing tuition. That's why I'm occupied at evening time as well. After that, sorry,
yeah.
twice in a week, I have my teacher training course. So I'm
Okay.
occupied with these things. So
Oh, yeah.
I actually,
Okay.
at the end of the day, I feel really exhausted. So
Yes.
yeah.
You messaged me like right now only you messaged me some few minutes ago
Yeah,
that you are taking classes, something like that, right?
exactly, ma'am.
So, okay. And you prepare your dinner and all that yourself, or some helper is there for
For
you?
for that, I'm blessed because I have a mother-in-law. She's preparing dinner for us, so that is the
Oh,
reason I can do multiple things at a time. Otherwise, it is really hard to me. I prepare.
yeah.
I do this like prepare lunch during the day. I prepare dinner, then I go for I do some my restaurant work. I have a restaurant, then I
Okay.
have small kid, I have to look after her as well. So these things I'm doing, but at the night dinner, my mother-in-law prepare, and she's very supportive.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Like you both get along very well, right?
yeah, exactly, ma'am.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Okay. So, as we are meeting for the first time, Mumpy.
Yeah.
So, before diving into the conversation, let me know about you.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. So, as you know, my name is Mampi Chakraborty. I'm from West Bengal and I'm a mother of one daughter. If I talk about my qualification, I have completed my master's twice. First time in Sanskrit language and second time in work education. And nowadays I'm pursuing teacher training course. At the same time, I'm learning English language. And if I talk about my hobbies, so regarding improving my English, whatever needed nowadays I'm doing and I'm enjoying this. So I'm not pursuing separately any hobbies and all because of time issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, wonderful. Wonderful to know about you. Okay. So, let me also introduce myself to you, Mumpy.
Yes.
And we know a little bit about each other because on the group, we meet sometimes in the group.
Yeah.
So, but this is the first time we are on the camera, right? Okay. So for that, I'm Alka and I'm connecting you from Lucknow. If I talk about my academic background, that I've done masters in English. That too very long ago, so I don't remember the year actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And if I come to my hobbies, and I love to read and listen to music sometimes. And yeah, nowadays my foremost hobby is like to interact with different people. So, those few hobbies of mine which I had, they are left behind. But anyhow, I try to read something if I get time in the day. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
That's wonderful to know about you, ma'am. Actually, I am fond of your speaking, way of speaking. Whenever you joined initially, I listen to you always. But just because of the lack of timing, I'm not able to
Yes.
maintain consistency through this group.
Yes, yes, it happens sometimes. There are so many good trainers who take sessions over here. There are various groups, and there are really marvelous speakers, and they are the trainers who take for classes for 1 hour and 1.5 hours. But in the daytime, I can't give my time to them. Though I want anyhow, I try to join. But
Hmm.
in spite of that, my eagerness to join, but still, no, there's a lot of work. There's household chores and managing with the
Yeah.
lunch and cleaning and all that. So I can't manage in the daytime to join the session. But yeah, for the conversation, to record and all that. So for that, I have time, like from 4 to 6. evening. And this is first time I'm having session with you at this time.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
know because you are occupied all the time. So this is the free time for you, I think.
Yes,
So I
ma'am.
thought of connecting with you right now. Okay.
Yeah, and that is the one of the reason I couldn't get any co-learner for record a session, because most of the YouTubers are free during the day, and
Yes.
I'm not able to join this time. So my free time is this. So whenever I
Then
get
how about Sunday? How about Sundays?
Sunday, also the same thing, ma'am. Restaurant open
Oh,
every
yes.
day.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
that.
So I just forgot that where you live,
Huh? Sorry.
where you come from. Like you are from West Bengal, right?
Yes, yes, I'm from West Bengal, ma'am.
Which city you live?
I'm from Shiliguri.
Okay, Siliguri. Okay, fine. Okay.
Yes.
So what Bengali people. You are Bengali, so I'm asking you. The Bengali people, their voice is very sweet. Like they sing. Most of the Bengali, my friends are there. They sing so sweetly, melodious song. They'll sing. So even you sing.
No, ma'am,
Yeah,
I didn't learn, but I sing. I'm a bathroom singer, I can say.
okay. And a language, Bangla is very sweet. See, if I would have not, learning this English language, definitely I would go for Bangla because I love this language too much.
Yeah.
And I have too many Bangla friends of mine from
Mm.
Kolkata. Some of my friends are in Mumbai. All those are like Bangla. Bando Upadhyay, Sain Gupta, Ganguly, Mukherjee, Banerjee. So all these, they are my friends here.
Yes. My in-laws are Bhattacharya.
Acha, Bhattacharya or Bhattacharya?
Bhattacharya. Yeah, we
Okay,
in
okay.
Bengali we call Bhattacharya.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so it reminds me of like I'm talking about the sweet, your voice and all that Bangla people have such a sweet voice. I want to, come on, let's discuss something about that. See, what I consider is that words, whatever we speak, words often, break or make a person, right?
Yeah.
It happens. Suppose we are, yes, see, suppose we speak very sweetly to anyone.
Hmm.
Anyone, I mean, the lasting impact of that voice, the words which I have spoken to that person will always remain that person.
Hmm.
That person will always, carry those words with him or her.
Hmm. Hmm.
But if I want to break a person, if I am using harsh words to anyone,
Yeah.
you know that person will definitely never that person will remember me, but not in a like in a that
Positive way.
generous thought. Yes, so in that way. So I think that the word can make or break a person. Suppose I go to doctor to see a doctor. A
Hmm.
doctor has a very harsh tone of his. Definitely I would never try to go the second time to that doctor
Yeah, exactly.
because I know that he speaks very rude and he uses such a harsh language that no one would go to his clinic or hospital. What I feel is that. So
Exactly.
it can ruin a person, your words can ruin a person, or it can make a person. Make a person in the sense that the person is delighted to hear you, and again that person will try to meet you and contact you.
Exactly. True.
Yeah. So what do you think regarding this?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, ma'am, about this, because
Yeah.
words is, we can say, it's a dangerous weapon, I can say. So
Yes,
we
yes,
have,
actually.
yeah, we have to, think before speak, because it, breaks people. You, as you mentioned, that opposite person, if any time happens, some conflict happen in family members only. So what
Yeah.
happened? We, that time we are out of our mind. So what we
Yes,
are
right.
speaking, we couldn't know. So that time what happened? That hurts a lot, but after few like hour, we realized that what we actually did. So it happened with me multiple time. I was regret a lot about this, because I was short tempered, and I couldn't know
Yeah.
that how to control my anger. And I spoke nonsense in front of my respected person, elder person. That doesn't matter for me. But I
Okay.
realized that it will, like destroy my family and my relationship. So I have to control myself. And when I realized, I
Yeah.
started searching something that how could I,
Hmm.
make myself control. And yeah, meditation one of the great way. But
Yes, right.
yeah,
Yeah.
but to be honest, meditation I tried multiple time, but it is I was not able to maintain consistency. So what
Okay.
I started speaking with me, self-talk. So that helped
Okay.
me a lot, immensely helped me.
Okay.
So whenever I get angry, I shut my mouth and start speaking with my mind. That let it be.
Okay.
They are not able to understand me. What actually you are
Yeah.
thinking like this. I make myself understand. And I feel that this is the right way. Actually every individual have their individual ways. So this is one of the way. I'm not able to control sometime, but most of the time I'm
Okay.
able. So I'm in the no, procedure, or what
Yeah.
can I say, that
Yeah.
I'm in
And
the
that
journey.
you figure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the
Yeah.
journey to control myself. So these things happened. So if we actually that same thing, if we say the opposite person politely, that could you please do it for me, and why are you
Yes.
angry,
Right.
and why are you speaking like this to me, what
Right.
actually I
Mhm.
have done. So they will understand, they will reduce their anger when they will see, like listen your soft voice. But if you start
Yes.
conflicting and higher your voice quality and start arguing that why are you speaking like this, then
Mm.
that person will get furious and start conflicting. So you are absolutely
Yes.
right. I'm totally agree with you
Yes.
that words actually plays a role, vital role to
Right.
destroy a person or build a person,
Make a person.
make
Right.
a person.
See the relationship. Nowadays, see the relationship
Yeah,
between the
exactly.
young generation. See, those couple who are getting married, they
Hmm.
have such a great ego, that nobody will dare to say sorry or excuse me, nothing like that. Because they have that kind of a ego in themselves that they're not ready to surrender with anyone. So these kind of, if you're having a harsh tone, like you can't speak sorry and all that, so these kinds of things, they will break the relationships.
Yeah,
And those, if we speak very harsh tone, somebody, if we speak in a harsh tone to anyone, those scars will be left in the heart, like forever that person will
yeah,
carry those scars in the
exactly.
see. And the tongue, what I can say is the tongue, it doesn't have any bone, but
Hmm.
it is like a weapon. It is a weapon, I can say. Like
Hmm.
you also mentioned this term, so I got it. Like tongue doesn't have any bone, but still it has that tremendous, immense,
Power.
to kill the person. Kill the person in
Hmm.
not that sense. Kill the
Yeah,
person in
exactly.
the heart. Your heart will break into pieces. When
Exactly.
somebody talks to you in harsh tone,
Exactly.
right?
True.
Yeah. So these are some, and nowadays, see, in my time when I was a child, I didn't dare to speak badly to my parents.
Exactly.
Never. Yes, because we had a great fear that if I would speak to my parents, see, my parent didn't give me any harsh punishment or nothing like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
But we had it just out of respect. We knew
Exactly.
that.
Hmm.
Yeah, just out of respect, we will never talk bad to our parents. But see, nowadays, the generation, they speak so bad to their parents. It's not good.
Exactly.
Really.
And one of the
Yeah.
reason I think that this generation, like generation gap, one thing. Second thing is junk food. People are having their way of lifestyle totally changed. Earlier people,
Change. Yes.
yeah, people are having good food, homemade food, and pure. There is
Yeah.
no artificial
Oh, pure.
things and pesticides that wasn't there. There maybe,
Yeah.
but little
Yeah.
amount. Yeah, but nowadays we are whatever we are consuming. It could be fruit, it could be food, it could be
Yes.
vegetables, milk, everything pesticide. It's not good for our health. First thing,
Yeah.
second thing is junk food. Earlier there wasn't that much amount of junk food. Only chocolate might be there, Not
Yes,
candies.
yes.
Yeah, chocolate might be there, but
Mm-hmm.
not this kind of, packaged food, then
Nothing like, yes, yes, of
preservative
course.
fruits and all these things. And second thing is that social media, people are crazy about their scrolling phone randomly, and they can't
Yes,
control their mind. So that is the reason they can't control their anger and emotion as well. So nowadays,
yes.
in current generation need to meditate. It is very, very important nowadays.
Of course,
Yeah,
meditate. Yeah, it is very helping tool, I can say.
yeah,
If
exactly.
somebody is meditating, it really it cured me. As you mentioned right now that you used to become angry very soon. It
Yeah.
was with me also. Like in petty issues, nothing like that. I could
Hmm.
control my anger, but I used to bust out. So,
Yeah.
but when I started practicing yoga, really it helped me. It
Hmm.
did wonders to my life. What I want to say is here. So
Exactly.
it does help anyone. If the
Exactly.
person is having that that what to say that kind of emotions, hard emotions. So that person can practice with the yoga. Definitely, it will
Hmm.
help him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, for like 2 to 3 days, I continuously do that meditation. I close my eyes and I think about myself and everything. Again, I stop. What happened in early morning when I get up? That time my mother-in-law already wake up, and she start doing household chores and tung tang, like noises was there. So I couldn't concentrate my mind at that time. So I thought that I should do it at night time. So I started few days, like one week ago. I started doing meditation before sleeping. So I thought that at least 10 minutes, if
Mhm.
I sleep, sit closing my eyes and sit for a while, it would be helpful for me, because I actually have a lot of pressure on my mind. For
Ah,
a fiction of time, I have to change my mind. Like when I'm in my restaurant work, that time I have to be like a worker. When I'm at
yeah.
home, I have to no, be like a homemaker, like daughter-in-law
Yes.
or mother. Then
Yeah.
when I'm
Mm.
teaching student, that time I have to shift my mind
Teacher.
as a teacher.
Yeah.
Then when I'm
Yes.
taking my class, that time I'm a learner student. So multiple
Oh
things
yes.
are there. So I
Yes.
actually feel that I
Yes.
need, yeah, it is very important for me to do meditation. But the thing
Yeah.
is that I'm not able to maintain
Yeah.
consistency.
So many roles you need to play each day. Okay.
Yeah.
So, did it happen to you that sometimes might be you were sick or you went to any doctor and the doctor just patted you and said, "Okay, you'll be like you will get well very soon. Nothing to worry about that." And suppose any of your child got less marks in any subject, and you patted your child and said, "Okay, don't worry. And the next time you better work hard. You'll get good marks." Instead of scolding the child. So all these things, if we are, speaking sweetly to our children, it does matter. You know what I
Exactly.
think is.
Yeah,
So as
exactly.
a mother, yeah. So as a mother, we need to speak. It. Children are in the young age; they do mischief. So we need to control that, but not with the harsh words and all that.
True.
Just talk to them also politely. Don't do this but today's generation is very fast. What I think is that they don't listen to their parents. Really, nowadays what I see is that they don't listen, not at all. And they
Exactly.
sometimes when the siblings will fight among themselves, just hear their tone, the way they fight, my God, really. So
Exactly.
yeah, but before it is well said that think before you speak. We need to,
Hmm.
when you speak to somebody, think twice that whether I'm speaking to that person, it doesn't hurt to that person.
Yeah.
See, my maid also sometimes she harasses me very badly. Like without giving notice to me, without calling me,
Yeah.
she'll doesn't come for 2 or 3 days. But
Hmm.
when she comes after 3 days, so I think I need not speak to her badly in harsh tone because she will leave my work. So
Hmm.
very politely also I'll ask her. I know that because of her, I'm maintaining my house and all that very easily. So if I talk to her in a harsh tone, she will leave my work. So I have to ask her politely, why didn't you come? Why didn't you turn up for 2 days? What happened to you?
Hmm.
So in this way, so we need to speak, before, sorry, we need to think before speaking
Uh,
anything to anyone,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
realized it a multiple time because I used to
yeah,
do it, but nowadays I'm thinking a lot about these things. And I'm kind of emotional person. If anyone throwing any harsh word towards me, I really
yeah.
feel hurt, and stay for a long period of time with me. And I'm
Yes, yes,
always
it
thinking
did. Yeah,
about these things only. Why that people, that person told me about
told you.
these things.
Hmm.
Why am I really bad? Like these questions, roaming around my
Ah,
mind. I felt really hurt. So that is why I feel I always maintain the distance, or maintain the that is any kind of situation or relation like this, that no one will throw this kind of things. So
yes.
yeah, this
And
thing.
the second thing is, the one thing is very much, what I perceived in my life, in my this whole journey of my life, that with the age, Mumpy, with the age, when you grow with the age, you are so wise, you know each and everything, how to deal with this situation, how to deal with that situation. So automatically you become a wise person. What I think is that with the age,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
makes you sagacious. Really, you don't need to like it happened, with the age. When we grow up, when we become a adult, that maturity level increases with us. So person can do better, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you have any questions to ask me, or like how many minute session you have done? I think 20 minutes, right?
Yes, ma'am. 20 minute, 24 minute.
Okay, so before ending the session, would you like to ask me something, or you can wrap the session?
No, no, ma'am. I wanna ask something. That are you taking? Are you providing any session, online session and all?
No, no, Mampi, I don't have time to provide
Oh.
any sessions. Yes, yeah.
So are you working anywhere or engage any particular things?
No, I'm not working. I'm not working because the household chores. See, though the maid comes, like for mopping and cleaning and all that she
Mhm.
comes, but
But
in spite of that, breakfast, lunch, and so many things,
yeah, yeah,
so that
exactly.
I have to do, yeah.
I can resonate.
And one more thing that though see we have a YouTube channel of ours, so on that also we need to work over there. It
Yeah,
takes a lot of time, to put those thumbnails and editing and all that, putting so many details on that, so it covers a lot of time.
yeah,
So for
true.
that also, yeah.
Because nowadays I'm not getting time for uploading videos and all. I'm not consistent with YouTube as well. So I
Okay.
just, yeah, I have started for improving myself and gain confidence. For that reason I have started. So I'm not focusing much on that, because for 1 year I have to concentrate my studies. After that I will think about this. If I get any no,
Concentrate on your studies.
yeah,
You said concentrate on your, yeah.
yes, I'm pursuing a teacher training course, so I have to study for that
Okay.
in a
Teacher
sign.
training course.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this,
Fine, fine.
yeah,
Okay.
for that I have to study and like complete my assignments and all. So yeah, after a year, like after the 2027, if I get any school job,
Yeah.
job, then it's well and good. Otherwise, I will focus on my YouTube.
Okay, so you are such a multitasking woman. Oh
Thank you,
my
ma'am.
God. Yes, you do a lot of things, yeah. Okay, Mummy, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, ma'am.
Really.
It was really
Yeah.
amazing conversation with you. I wanna
Okay.
speak with you more and more. So
Yeah, yeah, we'll try to speak again sometime,
yeah, definitely.
whenever you are free.
Okay,
Whenever
ma'am.
you are free. Okay.
Definitely.
Bye, Mummy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am.